Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les tengo otra práctica bastante interesante, pues estamos mezclando todas las preguntas personales y las preguntas de la N400. Lo que sucede es que algunas personas me han dejado en los comentarios que los oficiales están mezclando estas preguntas. Y bueno, el día de hoy quiero hacer una práctica, ¿verdad? Para ayudarte a que te prepares mejor. Ya saben que los invito a que dejen en los comentarios de qué ciudad y qué estado eres para que de esta manera nos podamos ubicar unos a otros y compartir experiencias. Y sobre todo también déjanos en los comentarios cómo te fue con esta práctica. Si tienes alguna idea de otro video que te puede servir, también lo puedes comentar. Muy bien amigos, sin nada más que decir, comencemos con la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Hi, please come in and remain standing. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Please take a seat. Hi, my name is Officer Prudencio Aguilar, and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID? Thank you. Have you ever committed, assisted in commit, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Are either your parents U.S. citizens? Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail? Prison camp? Detention facility? Labor camp? Any other place where people were forced to stay? When did you submit your application? Okay. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you currently employed? Where do you work? What do you do in your job? How long have you been working there? Why did you qualify to be an American citizen? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or pay alimony? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain a public benefit in the United States? Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen? Okay. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Why not? Okay. Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to do anything to serve in or help in armed force or group? What is your full legal name? Have you used a different name? Would you like to change your name? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Have you ever been charged with committed, attempted to commit, or assisted in commit a crime or offense? Have you ever been charged with committed, attempted to commit, or assisted in commit a crime or offense? Where were you born? And what is your date of birth? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Can you please give me your address? Can you please spell the name of the street for me? How long have you been living at this address? And who lives at this address with you? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Why not? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? What is your phone number? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion. What is genocide? What is a religion? Thank you. What is your social security number? What is your height and your weight? Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, a rebel group, A guerrilla group, a militia. How about insurgent organization? Have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? Where did you travel to? Since you submitted your application, have you traveled again out of the United States? When was the last trip that you take out of the United States? Where did you travel to? And who traveled with you? For how many days was this trip for? And what was the purpose of this trip? Thank you. Do you now have, or did you ever had, inheritance title in order of nobility from any foreign country? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization to use weapons against any person or threaten to do so? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces? What is your marriage status? How many times have you been married? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? What is your spouse's name? How long have you been married? Have you ever been a member of or any way associated with the Communist Party? With any other totalitarian party? With a terrorist organization? What is a terrorist organization? Do you ever self-give or provide weapons to any person or help another person self-give or provide weapons to any person? Do you have any children? Are any of your children U.S. citizens? How old are your children? And what is your relationship with your children? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? When was the last time that you paid your taxes? Thank you. Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for, associate with the Nazi government of Germany? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or in a rehabilitate program? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is cited? Okay. Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the form of government of the United States? Okay, now we're going to do the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions and you need to answer at least 6 correct. Ready? Okay. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Who is the governor of your state now? What is the political party of the president now? Name your U.S. representative. Who is one of your state's U.S. senator now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Okay, now we're going to do the reading and writing test. Please read the following sentence. Now, please write the following sentence. Flag Day is in June. Flag Day is in June. This is how you write Flag Day is in June. Now please read the following sentence. Okay, now please write the following sentence. The citizens elect Congress. The citizens elect Congress. This is how you write the citizens elect Congress. Now read the following sentence. Now please write the following sentence. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. Okay, this is how you write the United States flag is red, white, and blue. Now, can you please review all the information is correct, such as your name, address, social security number, and everything? If everything is correct, can you please sign and print your name? And can you also place your index finger? Thank you. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview.